So it gets even better. Judy Faulkner, who heads up Epic. Epic is used in nursing for charting. Every nurse knows what Epic is, okay? So she ties back to Bill Gates, that Judy Faulkner. So the people that are running healthcare they're so screwed. They are. They really are, because she's heavily tied. Let me show you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to have to go to my menu and go to one video over and watch that first. So this is Judy Faulkner, and Epic is charting that's used in every major hospital across the country. In fact, her private company, Epic, it's been around for a long time, nurses know that, has 325 million health records. And now all the hospitals have merged. Yeah. She goes back to all the globalists, though, proving how they did this going back decades. But that's how communists and socialists work. They do things in small increments so you don't catch on. Now, in the past several years, they've sped up what they're doing. That's the reason anybody who's paying attention should recognize how your healthcare system is just getting worse. You can keep running to your unions. It's not going to make any difference. It's not, because these globalists are all through the upper echelon of your healthcare system. And it's all about data and data mining and knowing your records, and they're screwed. So she goes back to an organization called the Giving Pledge. The Giving Pledge. Let me show you what the Giving Pledge is about. The Giving Pledge is a charitable campaign founded by Bill Gates and Warren Buffett to encourage wealthy people to contribute a majority, more than 50% of their wealth, to philanthropic causes. As of June 2022, the pledge has had 236 signatories from 28 countries. Most of the signatories of the pledge are billionaires, at a total of $600 billion. In June 2010, the Giving Pledge campaign was formally announced, and Bill Gates and Melinda French Gates and Warren Buffett began recruiting members. As of August 2010, the aggregate wealth of the first 40 pledgers was $125 billion. As of April 2011, 69 billionaires had joined the campaign and given a pledge. And by the following year, the Huffington Post reported that a total of 81 billionaires had pledged. By 2017, 158 individuals and/or couples were listed as pledgers. Not all pledgers are billionaires. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried was removed from the list in December 2022 following his arrest. Banker T. Denny Sanford had his name removed from the list in May 2023 following the unsealing of court documents about his possible involvement with child pornography. The Giving Pledge was cited as inspiration for the Jewish Future Pledge, a charitable campaign launched in 2020 to encourage American Jews to give at least half of their charitable giving to Jewish or Israel-related causes. Now on to the list of notable pledgers. Oh, what do you know? Who's at the top of the list? Elon Musk. Of course. Yeah. There's the gang's all here. Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, it's the same players over and over again. Larry Ellison, Oracle, Warren Buffett. Some of the names you know, some of them you don't. But they're all tied to, these are globalists. The thing that's the problem with the globalists is they're tied to the transhumanism stuff. So many of these people are insane, which is why they're destroying the country and they're destroying our healthcare system. So nurses, you've been charting in Epic, but they've been using Epic to, the reason, that's why I said in my last video, I said, what I've seen over time, okay, is that they want to pull nurses away from patient cares. They don't want you to care for patients. They want to make you busy doing just checking boxes, because it's a way globalists look down on Americans. Well, they look down on human beings. They think they're above everyone else. They're a very strange mindset. Putting a nurse at a computer to just check boxes over time is a way to demoralize that nurse. because you got into nursing to help people. They don't want you to do that. They don't. You have to understand that this goes back to the Agenda 2030 and the 17 Unsustainable Development Goals. And that all your nursing associations and medical associations, I looked into all of them. They're all tied to it. So it's no wonder that Judy Faulkner would she's been in charge of EPIC, because it's data mining. Globalists need to know your genome. Yeah, it's a sick mindset, but I think they're all screwed. I do. The jig is up. Here's some more names on the list, and as you can see right below me here, well, you can see up there George Lucas, but Judith Faulkner, she's the one that she's in charge of EPIC. Every nurse charts in EPIC. It's diabolical what these people do. It is, because this is a plan that was been in the making for decades. Diabolical. David Rockefeller, not a surprise. Bill Ackman, Ted Turner, Anne Wojcicki. I thought she also headed up YouTube, but I'm not sure. But people know what 23andMe is. Why do you think they did 23andMe? Because that was where you sent a sample of your blood or something, or you sent it in so you could find out your ancestry and all that. They wanted your DNA. That's what it is. That's why we have all these genome labs everywhere. That it all goes back to the same thing, the transhumanism. Again, that's wanting to merge. Elon Musk said that by 2030 there will be more humanoids than human beings. Okay, well, I doubt that, but I mean, in his vision, that's what he wants. But because he wants to merge, he wants to, seriously, this is not conspiracy. Okay, just you have to listen to what he says. I mean, this is the reason for Neuralink and in implanting stuff in people's brains. It's not just to help people with epilepsy or brain. No, that's the excuse that the medical system, the people that run the medical system, they use all these excuses for why you have to do this. And I mean, I can't be the only nurse out there that has thought to myself, who is coming up with this stupid shit that makes things worse? And you just, think, okay, whatever, this is something that's ridiculous. But it's those little incremental moves they make that it's meant to, they're not trying to help anybody. That's why I say the jig is up. But 23andMe is tied to it because the reason we have all these genome labs at all these universities is because they want people's data. They want your health record. They want to know your genome because, it goes along with wanting everybody to be a humanoid. But don't worry, they're not going to be successful. Like I said, the jig is up. I'm not going to read all of this, but the globalists, this is sort of their mindset, okay? It's affective altruism is 21st century philosophical and social movement that advocates impartially calculating benefits and prioritizing causes to provide the greatest good. They can't even, they know they're not about the greatest good. They're about their good, which they think that'll serve everyone. But if they really believe that, then they're sicker than I thought. But they just use that to make you think that their ideas are good. It is motivated by using evidence and reason. They don't have reason. They don't have common sense. Evidence and reason to figure out how to benefit others as much as possible and taking action on that basis. So it's sort of like your socialists. They want to tell everybody how you have to do it. Yeah, but really it's worse than that. It's globalism. So I don't want to read all of this because I don't have time. But what's further down on this is what I want to show. What began as a set of evaluation techniques advocated by a diffuse coalition evolved into an identity. And as you can see, who's there, United States and Britain and Silicon Valley is the key center for the long-termness sub-movement with a tight subculture there. Yeah, a bunch of dictators. And what else is it tied to? Global health, yeah. Development, social inequality, all the keywords. Globalism. They're screwed.